Hey everyone, I'm Kloo. Welcome back to some more Soda Dungeon. I've got a comp already set up. We're essentially just going to start trying to cap off XP, but we are missing one important thing. We finally have enough materials, we can make the Soda Stein. And this has a very useful effect of chance on hit to level up a random relic. That's definitely something you want to include every run. Upgrade as much as possible, not that it increases the chance more just for the damage. We'll go ahead and give it to the tavern owner. So we are going to just run through some auto battles quickly. Try to level up the carpenters, and then maybe the wizard a little bit. And then we'll probably tackle the primal lands a bit more, see if we can push a bit further than 600. Turn that on. Warps, we don't need. Healing fairies, yes. Other stuff, not so much. Actually, you still get the XP from mine shafts, so on auto mine shafts are worth it. Auto on. 1000 should do. See how far we get. Should be about 700. It's the usual range. Oh, we got to 900. Interesting. And from 36 we get all the way to 41. Chef's 42. Tavern owner should level up a bit as well. 30. They're not really worrying about the gold. Essence is good. Drops, there's not really anything else I think we need just yet from the traditional dungeon. It's more so we need all the goodies from the primal one. So we'll run it again. Now I'm just going through the pets as well and leveling them up. I think nothing else I want to do. We can level this up. Good. Everything else is maxed. Alright. Fairly simple. Same as before. See if we still get to 900. Got to 1000 defeated by the boss. 45, so probably 2 more to max the carpenter. The carpenter and the huntress are our main damage dealers. The wizards include only if we're going for distance, because it boosts warps. And then tavern owners for the free clear, and also the static buffs, because the tavern owner increases all the passive effects in the tavern. So we should spend a thing a bit. Cap that to 80. We get this to 70, so I'm happy. We do see some random levels here, because I generally keep everything neat and orderly. So that's from the Soda Stein. XP is capped. Don't really worry about oral keys. Damage reflection is, it's alright. Status effect is probably a big one. It doesn't look like any of these get buffed. We would have at least seen one hit, I'm sure. So we'll go ahead and level these up ourselves. Oh, does do the class relics. That's actually good to know. But all these were still on multiples of 10, so I really don't think they get hit, unless we're just super unlucky. Also, should probably try and cap out regen. Regen's the big thing. I'm tempted to convert the gold, because until we start getting within the hundreds, it's not really relevant. I'd rather have it in the relics, because we can get 8,000 dust from that. Hoping to keep some relics behind. I'm not gonna run it. In fact, I might turn down to 500 or so. So we just want quick and easy XP. We're not really worrying about distance. But 48, so definitely one more, and we'll have a little left over. And then we can start upping the carpenter relic so that they can one-shot things a lot better. So we'll go ahead, grab you. Do I want to throw someone else in there? It should be fine. What do I want? 1800. Time to run out. And come on, 50. Perfect. 37. That's alright. 4k. It's decent. What about the relics? 40 and 58. Yeah, these don't have cap. The Huntress is pretty good. 80. Would have actually been better if we didn't cap the nurse from a gimmick standpoint, because then all the levels would be split between these two and obviously these ones. Regen is the one we do want to cap out next, since we're no longer running the nurse. So I am going to throw in... I'd like to keep 1,000,000 or so. There's no real easy way to do this. Just for hiring, buying from the shops, just so we can do this next run. Should do. That way we should be able to cap out this. Perfect. Then what should we focus on next? Probably big one's still gold. We're working on some of these, like the damage reflection. Good for bosses, I'm sure. I wonder why there's no arrows. Right. So we can go with our better team. I am going to fix this up and get rid of the wizard. And we'll come back. Right, so here's the comp. So Huntress with AoE into Huntress single target, Tavern Owner with its own clear. I'm not going to run the Ogian armor with the magic buff. I'd rather save the mana for, what is it, closing time? I really should watch and see if Huntresses decrease this. Because if they do, it might even be worth just running 5 Huntresses. So then this would be every 5, is it rounds or turns, I wonder? Like, as in 5 floors or 5 rounds of combat. Clear that up a bit. And then Carpenters for Nail It. So we'll just try and push through the Primal Dungeon. I've also swapped the, Doodle Charm and Dark Amulet just to the damage reduction. Item Find's good too, but it's mainly for the damage reduction, since we have the Relic capped out at this point. Even though it's only 13%, it might be worth swapping back. I'll have to watch the footage. Anyway, go ahead and get into the Primal Dungeons. That was a somewhat decent attempt. We lost out mainly to the delirium effect, which caused the party to hit each other, and our Huntresses kind of just took out everyone else. So I do think we could probably go a bit further. Probably just starting at 791, not worrying about, or even starting at the 600 mark, just to get a little bit of bonus damage. The boss at 600 was the big issue. We'll probably try from 600 and see how far we get this time. Yeah, damage is more than acceptable. It's really just that boss. Right, so we got to the final boss. I'm pretty sure the Primal ends at 1,000. I'm thinking we just want 5 carpenters and a nurse. It seems like it just does a bunch of AoE. As long as we can out-heal it and out-damage it, it should be fine. And maybe even 2 nurses. Obviously the party we had when we got to it was pretty scuffed. Nurse came first. Come on. Really wish they made the tap thing cheaper. Alright. But nurses first. Pet-wise, probably still just physical damage. Yep. Alright. Anything in the shop before I gear them up? Items, do we max this out? We did. I think we could make... No, we can't make any trinkets yet. We can craft all this stuff. We'll make something. And a craft all button would be nice. Not carry any more. Not carry any more. Can. Right. Don't need to worry about gems. Withering, health, and attack. That seems pretty good. Or mana and health regen. Also seems really good. So that hang up. Jade, crude oil. The only overlap is stone, which we have lots of. We can go ahead and make both of them. play around with them. But anyway, I will get everyone up and we'll come back. I'm not sure if it could cause sleep, but just in case, it's better than the burn and stone resist. But yeah, pretty simple comp, and we can start right from 990. So hopefully we can just... We can do about 1,000 a turn. Yeah, around 300. So between the regen and the 2 nurses should be more than fine. Probably does have a second phase. Well, seems kinda final bossy. That was bad. Does anyone else have the delirium? I don't know if we can out-damage the healing now though. Looks like under 10k it meditates. No? Be close. No second phase. My guess is the caveman. Kinda hinting that there's more. I have to see if it just cycles through the bosses. I think we'll cut the run short. Nah, no. I'll let play. I'll see how far we get. But probably won't include it all. And 2 hours later, for me at least, here we are, for 1600. Pretty decent. I lost to Delirium again. Gotta look into a way of negating it, because my team just sort of bodies itself. Anyway, thanks for watching. See ya.